Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video, and as you see in the thumbnail and you've seen the title, we're going to be talking about a brand new feature, or it's not really a brand new feature, it did happen in the last update. If we take a look, let's see if we see the notes for the last update. Alright, so the notes for the last update are not in the inbox, but on the last update, Hutch did say they are going to be implementing a fix for a specific kind of gameplay. Alright, so right now I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm not 100%, so you might hear it in my voice. I might be sneezing a bit around the video, but I'm going to try to cut out as much of that as possible. Alright, but yeah. Alright, let's jump into this one. Remember to smash that like button. Let's get some likes on this video. Alright, so if you, some of you might notice, like if you go into a race here, if you hit cancel and then you hit back on that race, you're gonna get this error message. All right, so this message is basically telling you that you have to try and search again in 30 seconds. All right, your drivers are in another race. Try again to search in 30 seconds. If you tap on it like that, it's just gonna reload your game, and once it reloads your game, you're gonna just have to like wait for a few seconds before you could jump back in. All right, if you're going to be jumping back in right away as you just tap and you did not wait, and if you jump right back in, you get a match. Sometimes when you jump right back in, let me show you. If you do that and you do that, it gives that cancel, then you tap that OK, and by the time the game loads and you hit back search right away, it's going to load back into a wait screen. All right, so if you go back in like that and tap, it's going to load back into a wait screen because you did not wait. Now when it goes back into this wait screen, your 30 seconds restart. Don't think that your 30 seconds is, you've been counting 30 seconds. You could do this for 1 hour straight and you'll get that menu for 1 hour straight because you did not wait 30 seconds. All right, so what you want to do is just wait a little bit, let the game cool down, and then you could jump back in into your races. All right, so the reason behind this feature is to prevent players from using multiple devices in the game. There used to be a cheat that players used to use 3, 4, 5, 6 devices all at once playing the game. If you've ever been in a weekly league and you see a player with like 12 billion coins, and you're like, how comes this guy has 12 billion coins? They were basically using a method that is called multiple devising. All right, so it's a bannable method. Hutch have banned players in the past for using multiple devices, but they have finally officially came out with a fix to stop players from using multiple devices because the bans wasn't working. All right, players will know they will get banned for using multiple devices, and they would still go ahead and use their multiple device. All right, so once you wait for it cool down, as you can see, you're back in the search. All right, now what is multiple devising and how is players using it? All right, so what it is basically the game is saved to your Google account, or it's saved to your Facebook account, whichever you decide to use to save your game progress. Your game is saved there. All right, so if I should like get a brand new phone and I should download F1 Clash on it, as long as I sign in to that same email address or that same Facebook account that my game is saved to, my account is going to be going over onto that device as well. So right away I would have my account on both devices. All right, now if I should start a race on one device and then I'll start another race on that second device as they're both logged in at the same time, that will be two races on two devices. So in the space of somebody that's playing on one device doing one race, I'll be doing two races. So they're scoring 36,000 while I'll be scoring 72. They will be scoring 36 million while I'll be scoring 72 million per race. All right, now you could do this with as much devices as you wanted to use. So players were using like 5 devices 6 devices, and so on. So players will be scoring like 6 times the amount you would be scoring in one race. All right, so that was what multiple devicing was. Players used to be banned for it because you used to have players in the weekly leagues with some super high, when I say super high, I mean super high points, like in 2 days. Like in one day, you will see somebody without 3 billion coins in one day. And you're like, how did somebody make 3 billion coins in one day? Yeah, that was what they were doing using multiple devices. So now that has been fixed. So players can no longer use multiple devices. So the matchmaking, the weekly leagues bracket is now kind of more fair to all players. All right, so that was one of the reasons why Hutch also capped the league crates to the lower series that there are right now. Like you see this crate at the top is series 10. That's one of the reasons why Hutch has also capped that from the beginning of the season, to keep it kind of low, to mitigate from players, not giving players the urge to use multiple device to get those top crates. All right, so another way that players have been taking advantage of multiple devices is in the clubs. So you see in the clubs, you'll see some clubs will have like an exorbitant amount of score. Not blue flags or black seals. These guys are top players and they grind a lot. But some clubs, some players in some clubs have used multiple device to inflate their stars. Because if you're scoring 12 billion coins in your weekly leagues, that's a lot of stars for your club. All right, so to be on top, some players were using multiple devices to push those score there. They weren't relying on just regular playtime and regular GP event scores to push themselves up. They were using multiple devices to push themselves up way at the top by grinding. So let's say you could do P1, all right, and you're gonna get 89,000 stars, all right, for a P1 weekly event, all right, for the GP event. Now, if you could do 89,000 stars in the week for P1, you could also use multiple device and get 89,000 stars for the same week. All right, so a player could do like 2 P1s in 1 week for their clubs when it comes to stars. All right, and that would be like 2 players doing P1. So just imagine if all 40 players or all 30 or 50 players in your club were doing that. Your club will be at the top of the league standing out. All right, so players were taking advantage of the game using multiple devices to score for their club, to take advantage of the weekly leagues. So this fix that Hutch has brought in is to fix and solve those problems. All right, so no longer players can go and do 2 races on a device, because once you start a race, the game kind of locks you into that race, and if you come out of that race, then you will get that notification that you cannot start another race. Or if you're on another device and you tap to start another race, you'll get these notifications you're already in a race, so you can't start another race. All right, so that was a great fix from Hutch. And for those of you who were wondering what that was, this video is to explain it to you guys what that was. All right, so use code word Hutch down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. And that's basically going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All good, guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, JJ, Vid Mantis, Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., Nathan Arsenio, and Touch My Dilly.